Then we come to compiler.
Yeah.
Compiler translate high-level programming language instruction to machine language. Some book that we have that we have in the market today, they may say compiler will convert your C programming, it will look for syntax error and will change that to assembly. Actually, that's not required now. Maybe it may be initially they may design a compiler like that, but nowadays it can directly generate machine language. Right. It checks the error. Yes, it does. But after doing it, it just generate intermediary files. From there, automatically you get a machine code. The compiler prepare machine code using some 4 steps. 3 are major: pre-processing, compiling, linking. These are core actions that a compiler will do. What is pre-processing? Before doing the compilation, it will prepare your high-level program file for compiling. What it will prepare? We already prepared the program, no? Can you give some idea what a preprocessor will do based on your experience in the past or the knowledge that you have about C programming? Come on. I think
Uh, it will
what sort
tra-
of preparation? They say pre-processing. What sort of pre-processing it will do? What
translate.
are the action that it will do?
Okay. It will translate the.
Let me write a program, a simple program. Right. So I have a compiler here. So let me write notepad plus plus. We can say pre-pros.c. Right? This is my program. I am going to write a C program now. In this, I say like that, hash include stdio.h. This is particularly when I do programming in Windows OS or in Linux OS, I have to include this. So I did that. After that, hash define pi is equivalent to 3.14. So I have two things now. Then what I do, I have a program here int main because you have to start your program with main in C. So I started the program. Your main should return something. So I return it 0. First thing that I have to do is I'm going to find out an area of a circle or something like that. So I just ask. Otherwise, I define int r, which is a radius. It is to 10. And I also have another variable called a, which is equivalent to 0. Then I say a is equivalent to, per circle, it is pi, right? Pi into r into r. Then I print my area. Circle is, and then I say yeah, right. This is my program. This program I have written in high level language, probably in C, right? So if I compile this program, right? So prepros.c.
Tired of complex GST calculations and messy stock management? There's a simpler way to run your business. Introducing the GST-based inventory and billing system from Yahasiya Software. This is the all-in-one software you've been waiting for. It automates your billing, tracks your inventory in real time, and produces accurate reports with just a few clicks. Spend less time on paperwork and more time growing your business. Do you want a demo? Call 875-451-8745 today, and grow your business to the next level.
I say like GCC because this is GCC compiler. So prepros.c. Usually they will create a output file as A, right? I just type that. Because the exe is created, they say area of the circle is 314. Perfect. Right. So based on your experience, you guys can explain this program, what this program really does.
It takes the hard-coded value of radius
Okay.
and it prints the area of circle.
By computing using the formula pi r square.
Yes, sir.
Right now, using that, they are doing it. Actually, what is the role of preprocessor here? Any idea? If this file is given for compilation, this GCC, let us see whether they have generated any intermediary files. DAR, we have, I think directly they are not, I think they used to delete them when they generate. I think there is a command to keep intermediary file as well. I will update you on that later. So they directly come up with an executable file, which is nothing but a zeros and ones, which contain the zeros and ones to do this job. The preprocessor, what it will do means it will read this program. So it will allocate, before they give it to compiler, it will read and will take the entire code that we have for standard input output and will attach that with this program. This stdio.h has definition for this particular printf function. Printf is not the function that I have written. I am using it from the library called stdio.h. Actually, if you look at this printf function, they will have a code. That code used to drive the LCD display of my laptop and will send the text serially to this laptop screen. Area of circle is so and so. And then it will pass the area computed. Then only it will come and will appear in my screen. It is not that much easy. By doing printf, it will directly go and write it in screen. If you think like that, you are in a Disneyland. Actually, behind that, there are many works are going on. This particular LCD display has its own driver. They have to activate the driver, which is nothing but a function. That's all they used to call it. Right. For that function, they have to pass these texts and serially, and that one, this display will receive it and will display it here. For those, I didn't write functions. I just call these functions. So the code of sending this result to screen is available in this library that is available as a ready-made object code, binary code. That will be directly included with my program. So that is the job of, if it is, I think usually it is an object code only. So it will be attached with my program, the code that I have written. Then we have a pi equal to 3.14. Compiler doesn't know about what is pi. So what it will do, preprocessor, they will replace this pi to 3.14. After pre-processing, we will get a preprocessed output. No, that file will contain, right, code for printf, right, and then this pi will be removed and 3.14 will be, so it will inspect and will make it ready. So the compiler will see only 3.14, it won't see pi. Got it now. Then these updates, constant, what do you say, they used to call as preprocessor constant. So those were mapped. Then that is given to compiler. Compiler will read this instruction by instruction and will convert that into zeros and ones. Then that zeros and ones only we are seeing that is executing. When I execute A, actually it is an output file. Upon compiling this preprocessor.c, so it print the area of circle is 3.14. So behind the screen, when I call the function gcc.process the file name.c, the first step that they will do is pre-processing. That pre-processing will do these steps. There are many pre-processing commands. We will study them in detail then and there when it is required. But these are some basics. Hash include, hash define. Always your preprocessor related commands will contain a hash in front. Hash in front. That hash represent it is not going to be a compiler is not going to work on it. Only the preprocessor is going to work on it. Does that make sense now? Do you understand what is pre-processing means now? Come on. Any doubt?
Like it's basically the attaching the files which are required, which we have included before compiling the code, right? Right, sir?
Yes, it is one activity of that. Not only that, it does many. So you can say using some of the preprocessor directive, you can say what is your target platform. Using preprocessor directive, you can skip part of your program from compiling. You can write the code here, but you can allow only part of the code to be compiled. So in short, preprocessor prepare a file for compiling. That would be the more appropriate things that we can use for preprocessor. Including of libraries is one of its task. It is not only that. It does additional to that. There are many. These are few that we are talking about. One among them is include. Right? Shall we go to the next step? Come on.
Yes, sir.
Yes.